lost in illusion, we look to the heavens to find our way. In dark times, we pray for miracles. When we feel pain and things get hard, we pray. And we're in the times of miracles right now. With this planetary alignment within the heavens, lining up with Lunar New Year, Year of the Snake, it's a time for a new beginning, and we've also entered Aquarius season. The main message right now is the Seven of Cups. It's seeing through an illusion within fantasy, within the realm of fantasy. There's a connection to the 12th house and Pisces, God, the unknown. Remembering that we're whole. And there's an illusion here. There's an illusion within a fantasy. But it's part of being whole because something is being uncovered within it, and it's emotional. And this has to do with abundance and the creation of your abundance. Something within the dark that's hidden is coming to light. And it has to do with love here and how divine feminine and masculine create with their emotions. And this is going deep within. This is going deep within and feeling hard emotions to feel. But they're transformative. This is shedding light in the dark. This is loving when things are hard. This is loving in the dark. This is loving the pain, loving the struggle, and uncovering the treasures within the struggle, uncovering the love within the pain, the pleasure within the pain. It's like the polar opposites. You can't have one without the other, and that is being whole. You find the happiness in the sadness. You find the pleasure in the pain. You find the love in the fear. And that's what is happening here. And there's a connection to the Ace of Cups.
I believe in God our Father. I believe in Christ the Son. I believe in the Holy Spirit. Our God is three in one. I believe in the resurrection, that we will rise again. For I believe in the name of Jesus.
The main energy right now is the Ace of Cups. Look, sometimes things have to go wrong before they go right. And even when you think nothing's working out for you, you don't know that. Everything's working out for you. This is where you trust the negative, and this is what divine feminine and masculine are learning how to do, is to trust the negative and learn how to build with it. Because that's what's been taken away from our people for so long, is not understanding how to build with the negative or through the negative. It's, being able to be the calm and peace in the eye of the storm, and heal from frenzied energy, and actually activate in the negative. And that's healing from greed. When you see through this illusion with the Ace of Cups. Because remember, this all has to do with abundance. That's the time we're in. We're in a time of financial abundance, freedom. And in order to have this freedom, we're being whole. So we're accessing the Ace of Cups. And we're understanding that 7 plus 1 cup is our connection to the 8 of Cups. The sun and the moon, the connection naturally between the masculine and feminine. But because we're whole, we understand that something went toxic there. But something went toxic there to allow a purification. And this purification is happening within you. And it has to do with moving the energy up the spine where God is housed, within the mind's eye. And remember, this is enough energy to make a baby. And this energy is being pushed up the spine, right? The Kundalini up here with a third eye activation. And what this third eye activation is doing is literally, through a purification, bringing God within the mind for interconnectedness through the universal mind lattice into the material world, into the 3D. And this is the activation of you with a new foundation. But this is the key to the shift. It's happening through the solar plexus. It's happening through here because it's happening through the heart, where the negative meets with the positive. And this is expanding with Christ consciousness. This is the expansion of it. But in order to, you have to have the negative. You must be whole. The planet of love. And our connection to the Empress and the Tarot and sugary foods. So if you're craving sugary foods, you know why? Venus has something to do with it. And she also looks beyond the ugliness of the world just to see the prettiness of it. Through fairness, though, with our connection to relationships and creating love within the atmosphere. Venus wants to create love within the atmosphere and create happiness through connection and partnership in new love, or just a revamp of your relationship, an existing relationship. It's like, you know, your relationship started fading to a little black and white, and Venus comes all up in there with some color and some sweets, and everybody's smiling. Next is Saturn, our connection to truth, and the Three of Swords within the tarot. Saturn says it may feel bad now, but it's all going to be resolved. This is a time where we face a challenge and we know that life may seem harsh or restrictive. Saturn helps us just to face what's truth in how we materialize things within this world, and the truth of this world, the harshness of this world, the harsh realities of this world, and the things that we must face that are dreadful in order to fulfill our destinies. It's knowing sometimes that the things that you sacrifice are worth it. Surprise, surprise, the next is Neptune, our connection to sacrifice. You are being directed into an area which may feel like it's unknowable. Surrendering to the mystery will work best for now, and that's our connection to God, to the unknown. And this is remembering that fantasy is a part of this planet. Dreams, film, art, disappointment, and reverie all fall under the rulership of Neptune. What is real may simply not be real. It's inspired visions coupled by nebulous thinking, representing glamour, indicating poetry, music, art, and psychic mediumship, and is our connection to the Seven of Cups. Now we have Jupiter, the planet of abundance and luck, with joy. Now Jupiter casts off more heat than it takes from the sun. You can be assured, working with Jupiter, that luck is on your side as it removes blockages. And our connection to the Wheel of Fortune. Uranus, genius. Our connection to the Tower and the Tarot, and a sudden bolt of a surprise that causes chaos. It's here to wake you up. According to myth, out of chaos emerged two expressions of deities. Gaia, Mother Earth, and Uranus, Father Sky. Well, doesn't that say a lot? To technological advances and how the future is going to look and be. And it's not emotional. It's not thinking emotionally. We need that right now. If we're working with the Seven of Cups, we need to think rationally. A rapid change as we move forward to Mars. Mars is our connection to the masculine and the emperor in the tarot, and having to fight for something. The ruler of sexuality and aggression. It is a lustful planet that drives us, allows us to face the difficult challenges in life, and to follow our passions no matter what stands in the way. If we did not have Mars, we could not know how to fight. What's big is at the end of February, Mercury joins this planetary alignment. And this is the planet of intelligence and talking. It is the closest planet to the sun, also making it the fastest planet to move through the zodiac. Mercury suggests you must put effort behind your talk. And of course, this is an activation of truth, which is going to, because remember, we're always, the chakras are connected. So this is an activation of truth within the throat that's connected to the third eye activation. What's authentic when we're in our authenticity, we're more powerful. Our electromagnetic field is more powerful. Mercury has very much to do with magic and medicine. When it comes to the body, Mercury rules the eyes, brain, nerves, as well as the fingers and toes. Which makes sense because remember, this has to do with moving the energy up the spine. To have this third eye activation and talk to God within the mind's eye. Now we know we're on the right track as we're following our signs and synchronicities with our connection to the number 7 here. And as above, so below. Okay, let's get an activation for each planet.